Here is a Nissan Murano. Before we get started though, let me give a quick shout out to Naya Motors Inc. for letting us use the car today to film the videos. They are a used car dealer here in Ottawa, Canada. Check out the link in description for their entire inventory. Now let's go ahead and get started. Open up the driver's side door. Right over there at the bottom you'll find the primary hood release lever. Pull it. Now in front of the vehicle, right on top of the Nissan emblem there, on the left edge, put one finger in there and then push it left. So push it left and at the same time lift up the hood. The hood stays in place, being supported by those two struts over there. That's the brake fluid reservoir right over there. There are two markings on it, maximum and minimum. In this case is right about max. If you can't see it clearly, try shaking the reservoir and then you'll see the fluid inside slosh and get a better reading.
Now the way the brake system works is you got three main components to it. You got the brake pedal, you got the brake fluid, and then you got the actual brakes. The only thing that connects your brake pedal to the brakes is the brake fluid. So obviously it's very important. Now if you want to make sure that it's in good condition and that there is enough of brake fluid. The problem with brake fluid is that it's hygroscopic, meaning it just loves moisture. The moment you expose brake fluid to the atmosphere, it's just going to absorb all the moisture out of the air. And that's the problem, because you do not want brake fluid and moisture to be mixed together, because that makes it unpredictable. And when that does happen, your brake pedal now starts feeling spongy and mushy, and the car takes longer distances to stop, so that's not good. If it does happen that you left the cap off for more than 15-20 minutes, what I strongly suggest you do is you take your car to a mechanic. They have a device that can measure the moisture content in the brake fluid, and they can tell you if you're okay or if you need to get your brake fluid flushed out. And if you do need to get it flushed out, that's one place you do not want to cheap out on. So definitely just get it done if you have to get it done. It is what it is. The brake system is sealed off, right? So it doesn't really consume brake fluid on a daily basis. So it's not like you have to top it off every now and then. The reason why you may notice a change in the brake fluid level though is that one, either there's a leak in your system which is serious and you definitely want to get that checked out, or two, your brake pads are worn down. So what happens is when you get new brake pads, they're thick. Over time though, they get worn down and they get thinner. And now in order to compensate for the thinner pads, the worn down pads, the brake system takes some of the fluid out of the reservoir and into the actual brake lines. So that may cause the level to go down in the reservoir. Alright, so those are the two reasons, and if you do have to top it off, I'll show you how to do it.
Now on the cap right there it says you need .3 brake fluid. That's what it should say on the brake fluid bottle as well, .3 or 4 brake fluid. And I'll show you where it goes. You just twist this cap open, that's where the fluid goes. Once you're done, just put the cap back on, turn it right, and to lock it in place, and that's it, you're done. To close the hood, simply lower it and then slam it shut. Hope you found it useful.